Hey, today I'm going to cover something essential I forgot to mention in my last video, where I went through everything I've learned so far regarding price action trading. So if you haven't seen it yet, check it out. It should show up in the top right corner and I'll put a link in the description. So what's the important thing I forgot? Well, it's news. I know we learned that in price action trading, we mainly focus on price, but there are some basic economic news that we have to pay attention to, especially before entering a trade. And that news we can check on several sites like Tradingview itself. The idea is that when you spotted a good trading entry and there's some major economic news coming out that day, that you wait until after the news is out. So you have no expected volatility that could potentially wipe out your trade. So let's have a look at the economic calendar at Tradingview, where we have one directly built in, which we can find here at the right side at the calendar tab. And here you're going to see every major economic event happening. This economic calendar is a very basic one. The calendar that I prefer is the one at forexfactory.com. Here we click on the calendar tab, and here we can see all the important economic events sorted by time and currency. We also have options here to change between metal, energy, and a crypto, as not all economic events are equally impactful to all markets, but let's stick to the Forex calendar for now. What we want to do is filter those events by impact. In order to do so, we need to click on the filter icon here and deselect everything but the red folder. We click apply, and we can already see that there are much less events with high impact. So if you are trading assets or securities related to those specific currencies, you need to pay attention. One major economic event to watch out for would be the CPI, or Consumer Price Index, which measures the change in the price of goods and services purchased by consumers and which gets published monthly by the Bureau of Labor Statistics in the US. We see here the previous values. Here's the CPI, the previous values year over year. Here 7.7, the forecast 7.3, and it came in at 7.1. The CPI came in lower as expected, which would be bearish for the currency, in this case the dollar, and bullish for precious metals such as gold and silver. Let's pull up the charts to see the impact this has had on the markets. Let's go to the USD Euro, and we can see clearly here that at time the CPI came out, we had this bearish momentum candle here, right between 1 and 3 p.m. local. Let's have a look at the USD yen as well. And we can see here a very, very bearish, long bearish candle forming at the news event. The opposite should be true for gold and silver. Let's have a look at gold. Here at the same time between 1 and 3 p.m. we have here two very bullish candles. Silver here, the same, two bullish candles here. And for the sake of it, let's have a look at Bitcoin. And here as well at 2 p.m. a long bullish candle. Another major economic news event is the FOMC meeting, the Federal Open Market Committee meeting, where the Fed is announcing its fund rates. This happened on Wednesday, December 14. And here again, we had a previous rate, the forecast, and the actual. And this interest rate hike in this case is mostly priced in the markets, but the following FOMC press conference is where things can get very volatile, as they will give an outlook on possible future monetary policy. So let's have again a look at the charts to see the impact. And we had the press conference here at 8:30. So the data was published at 8. So between 8 and 9, we should see some movement. And let's start again with the US dollar euro. So here was not much going on. Use the yen. Here we have a bullish candle with a very long upper wick here. Let's have a look at gold and silver. Firstly, gold. Here also a bearish candle in that case here with a very long lower wick, followed by a bullish candle with a long upper wick. Let's have a look at silver. Here as well, we can see that very long lower wick, right? So a lot of volatility going on in silver and gold. And let's have a look at Bitcoin. And yeah, here is a lot of volatility going on as well. We can see here an upwards trend and then a long bearish candle. So yeah, the conclusion is it's not a good idea to enter a trade just before any major economic news event. The release of economic data such as the CPI or the FOMC meeting can cause volatility as investors react to the news. This can lead to sharp movements in price, which can have both positive and negative impacts on traders' profits. Therefore, if you are planning to enter a trade, it is best to do so after the release of economic data. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you enjoyed watching, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and see you in the next video.